What is going on, everybody? I hope you all had a great week of golf last week. Mine was brutally close, still profitable, but always tough when you got the lead going into the back nine, and then you get everything sort of blow up. But I it was going to be tough to hold on anyway. But it would have been really nice to win the 200K. Anyway, this is a different type of tournament here we've got here, Sheets. So, any sort of initial overall thoughts? I know we've got incredible motivation from the Korean players.
Fun slate because it's non-cut, and it's interesting because the way my constructions worked, I end up not getting as much of the guys who I think are going to win, which is
interesting,
somewhat interesting. This is a real dumb question. It's 4 rounds, right?
Yeah, I believe it's 4. Yeah, unless I missed something.
I hope so.
I was
playing for.
Yeah, I assume that's what we're doing here. I don't.
And I'm going to be violating.
Hold on, let me just double check this because. Here, go ahead. Talk a little bit about some of the guys you like while I do this real quick.
I think I'm going to be violating kind of like rule 1 of golf. DFS, and that's playing maybe some chalky value, but we'll get to that when we get to it, I guess.
Well,
But hey, let's just get started then. So
yeah.
Remember 60 guys. Who do you like over 10K?
Over 10K, I've got Hideki. I like Xander. I think he's going to be popular. I think they're both going to have some ownership, but I like Xander and Hideki. Those are the guys. I think a lot of people are going to go on Justin Thomas and Morikawa. I'm happy to go down to Xander and Hideki over here. I also like Patrick Reed, and I don't like him as a
okay.
So play him.
Yeah. So here's the deal. I have Xander rated as like the top play, and then I have like guys under 10K is like next best all the way down to like 5 or 6 or whatever. I don't have a share of Morikawa. I don't think I have a share of Justin Thomas either. And I don't think I have a share of Hideki. I don't have a share of Rory McIlroy, and I don't have any Patrick Reed either. So that's just where I'm coming out. All those are probably good plays. I think the way construction just kind of works is that I can't get the other guys that I want if I play those guys, I guess. So I'm going to be getting just a very little bit of Xander also. Like right now, I have 7% Xander and literally 0 of all those other guys. Mm-hmm. So I guess that means that I'm not going to be dipping down into some of the cheaper guys, I guess. We'll just kind of see. But that's transparency. That's what I'm doing. But all those guys look good. I mean, Xander.
Why don't you pull the sheet up so we can see it?
I don't have it shared. I think so I can't show the actual line, but this is like just kind of a sample, whatever.
Sure.
But so if anybody from this range, I have Xander rated as the best, and I'm just not getting the other guys.
All right. Why don't you start us off with the next range then and talk us about who you like the most in there?
Yeah. Okay. So, I like Hovland, I like Casey, and I like Answer. Those are my and then a little bit further down, I like Neiman also. So for me, it's Hovland, Casey, Answer, and Neiman. And who I'm actually playing is I'm playing a lot of Hovland. I'm actually sticking to it there. I have like 50% Hovland, maybe more, maybe 60% Hovland, including my big one, 50% Casey, and a decent amount of Answers. So those are my favorite guys over 9K.
Yeah, I'm high on Neiman as usual, and yeah, I can get behind the other guys. I actually didn't have this range quite as loaded. I'm okay with Answer. I'm okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Neiman and Sung Jae are my two guys in this thing, and I think Paul
Okay.
Casey's kind of interesting, but I think Neiman and Sung Jae are going to be my two guys in the 9K. Why don't you start off the 8K because I'm loading up our other video and it's taking forever.
Okay, the 8K has the one guy that I have 89% of, who is my actually second most owned guy. I have a guy who's more than that, but I am only playing 20 lineups just in disclosure. Actually, I have two guys over in the 8K range that I like, but the guy I have like a gazillion% of is Corey Connors. He's my favorite, and then my next favorite is then I have two others. I have Cam Smith and Tommy Fleetwood.
Cam Smith, Tommy Fleetwood. I have Fleetwood as well. And I have Corey Connors as well. I have some interest in Bezuidenhout just because he's getting zero ownership, but really it's just an ownership play. And Thomas Peters.
I think that Bezuidenhout is a really good call at sub 10%. I think that's and it's a 60 golfer field of which really only probably 40 of them have a chance. I think.
Right.
So I like that a lot actually. Him under 10%.
I like that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna circle that one. All right, start off with the 7K range.
So under 8, because this is what I'm doing. So I'm eating what I think are the 3 bits of under 8K chalk. One of them being Johnny Vegas, the other one being Mito Pereira, and the other third being Si Woo Kim. I just find it difficult to get away from those guys and being able to build lineups that I like. So I'm playing almost all my lineups. You can have Johnny Vegas somehow. And then just a shitload of them are going to have Mito Pereira also. And probably about 30-40% are going to have Si Woo Kim. They just make the rest of it work. I would say that if you want to include ownership, maybe you'll like these guys also. Maybe Ortiz and Munoz can get in there, but I like those other guys more.
Yeah, I've got Ortiz and Munoz on my list, but you named everybody. I am going to be over the field on Vegas and Pereira. I'm with you on the lower end chalk that I like. So that's what I'm doing. I mean, it's really it's Kim, Vegas, Pereira for me, and then I'm going to mix in some Munoz and Ortiz, but especially Ortiz.
Oh, you know what? Only because I just missed it. I forgot to mention an 8K guy that I have like 40% of. I don't think this ownership's gonna be right. I think it's gonna be higher. I don't know. I have a bunch of Alex Noren at 8,200 also.
Gotcha. All right.
You have any trash in this event? You have anything under 7K?
Norlander. He's gonna be popular though. And we know what happens with popular cheap chalk. I don't have anything creative, and I wish I did. I'm still searching. Rafael Campos is somebody I heard a couple people talk about. I need to dig a little further into that. Sepp Straka is cheap, and I think that he actually will have ownership though. But Straka and Norlander are the ones who project the best for me. I just think to get a little different, maybe trying the Campos thing once I dig a little further. I have Lahiri getting some ownership at 6,700. And I'm kind of tempted to play the highly volatile Rory Sabatini. He can put up he's one of those guys. If you're going to get full rounds out of him, he can put up numbers even if he doesn't finish in the top 25 of the 60. He could outscore 15 guys ahead of him. So I actually think maybe that's something I can do to get a little different is play a little Sabatini. And
so
I am gonna. Yeah. I would bet on right now if I had to bet who's gonna win this. I like Hideki and Im as my favorites. Sorry, I shouldn't do that. Sorry, I jumped the gun there. Can I start with 10K? Then I'll take Hideki in the 10 plus K.
Well, but hang on, let me give my under 7Ks.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
The only thing I had, just what you said, I have my top rated guy. I got to ask the Kenny, who's the Ryan Fox whisperer, see if he likes him this week. I literally never heard of him before last week. He didn't even make my projections last week, and I think Kenny liked him. So Ryan Fox does rate to be my top guy under 7K. I'm probably not.
All right, I'll put Ryan Fox on my list. It's a weird tournament. We need to try and find ways to get different, so why not?
Yep.
And you know, okay, I think that's partly why I like Reed is the low ownership. But I did have this weird thing like where this is like Reed's redemption thing, right? Like he gets to
Yep.
finally have
Yep.
people rooting for him from the US. All right, so above 10K, my guy is going to be Hideki.
Mine's going to be Xander. And I also want to say that I have no good outright bets this week. I couldn't find anything I like.
Yeah, I really like Hideki to win this tournament as my favorite to win the tournament. And then
And I will go with Xander.
And my
So
next
now what you need, we need another guy to get top 5.
Yeah, I'll take Sung Jae.
Or you know what we'll have yes, top 5 does nothing. We need a medal. That's what we need.
Okay.
So top 3.
Boy, how brutal would it be for Sung Jae not to win it though? Oh, I'll have to go to the.
What about if 2 guys are all the way at the top and you got Sunjay and Siwoo Kim battling for 3rd?
Oh my God, dude! It's Sung Jae and Siwoo Kim. I like both. I like Sung Jae, but if you want to, you know, I guess not different, but like because I can't stand the thought of Sung Jae not medaling. I like Neiman and Sung Jae, so somewhere between those two is who I've taken the 9K range. How about you?
I will go with yeah, let's stick to what I was saying. I'll go with Corey Connors to get a medal in there for Canada.
Oh, under 9K you win. Okay. I like.
And give me one other guy to finish top 10. How about that?
Fleetwood. And how about now? Oh, you got to do top 10.
I was just gonna say a top 10 because I got a 1st and a 3rd, right? I mean,
yeah.
So a top 10, I'll throw in. You know what? I haven't picked this guy yet in anything, so I'm gonna go Paul Casey.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And then one guy to you know get a sweat. You know what I mean? That's what do you say? Top 20, but it's got to be like really really bad. It's got to be like under 7,500.
Well, I was gonna say, okay, so Siwoo I do like to be in the top 10. I just was picking the guy I liked a little bit better, but I do like Siwoo in the top 10. My really cheap guy, my first thought would be Norlander. Again, he's gonna have a lot of ownership, and I don't know if I want to do that. So maybe maybe what I'll do is I'll say Norlander, but I do think a little shout out to Carlos Ortiz.
Yeah, I like that. All right, I'll throw one more, just kind of 7,600 guy, whatever, is not going to probably be owned. Antoine Rosner.
Rosner, okay.
Throw him into the mixture.
All right. There's the winner.
But in any case, props to DraftKings, man. They put a full freaking complement of freaking tournaments for this thing out there, huh?
Yeah, it's going to end up with some ties on the big ones, but absolutely, it's still pretty cool. I mean, it should be fun. I want to root for some Olympics. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good there. I mean, just I guess to recap, I have Hideki, Xander, Im, Neiman, Reed, Connors, Fleetwood, Bezuidenhout, Kim, Pereira, Ortiz, Rosner. Now that you mentioned him, Casey and Norlander as my main. Those are
Connors, Vegas, and Pereira are my 3 guys that I need to get in there.
Yeah, I think they're all gonna. I think you're in pretty good shape with those guys. They're gonna be pretty chalky though, unfortunately.
I would imagine so.
Nicked in the Rosner. There we go. All right, guys.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
And, yeah, crush it this week.
And let's crush it. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you soon.